What if the world called you a failure 1,000 times? What if your teacher said you were too stupid to learn anything? Would you quit? Would you believe them? Or would you become the man who lit up the world? This is the story of a boy who struggled, who was written off, who was rejected over and over again. And yet, he never stopped. That boy's name was Thomas Edison. In this video, you're going to learn how a boy dismissed by society became one of the greatest inventors of all time. We'll walk through Edison's toughest moments, his triumphs, his mindset, and most importantly, the 5 life lessons that can shift your perspective starting today. These aren't just historical facts. They're tools. They're reminders. They are blueprints for anyone who's ever felt misunderstood, underestimated, or overlooked. By the end, you'll see that your biggest weakness might be your greatest strength in disguise. Lesson number 1. Rejection is not the end, it's the beginning. Thomas Edison was born in 1847 and struggled with school. By the age of 7, his teacher labeled him addled or mentally slow. So his mother pulled him out of class and homeschooled him. But instead of giving up, Edison became obsessed with books, with chemistry, with experiments. He turned his basement into a lab, blew things up, burned stuff down, made mistakes, and kept going. Why? Because being rejected by the system showed him that his path would never be conventional. He wasn't dumb. He was different. And that made all the difference. Lesson: when the world tells you you're not good enough, it doesn't mean you're not. It might mean you're ahead of your time. Lesson number 2. Mastery comes from obsession. As a teen, Edison took a job selling newspapers on a train. But in the baggage car, he built a chemistry lab. He printed his own newspaper. Later, he became a telegraph operator. But while others just did their job, Edison studied the machines. He slept 4 hours a night, took things apart, rebuilt them, failed, tried again. Eventually, he created one of the most revolutionary inventions of the 19th century, the phonograph. Why did it happen? Not talent, not connections, not even luck. Obsession. He wasn't chasing success. He was chasing solutions. Lesson: what you work on when no one is watching becomes the thing that changes everything. Don't go anywhere. The next part is where everything changed. This is the moment the entire world started to doubt him, and the moment he refused to stop. Lesson number 3. Failure is the price of greatness. You know the story. Edison invented the light bulb. What you might not know, he failed over 1,000 times trying to get it right. Journalists mocked him. Investors left him. Scientists said it couldn't be done. But Edison never saw failure as the end. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. He knew that every failure carried information. Each mistake brought him closer. Lesson: if you're not failing, you're not innovating. Failure is not a sign of weakness. It's a badge of progress. Lesson number 4. Solve real problems, not just impressive ones. Edison didn't invent for awards. He invented for impact. Light bulbs, voice recorders, motion picture cameras, electric power systems. Everything he built was designed to serve humanity. He asked, what is the pain that people live with? Then he worked backwards. This is why his inventions shaped the future. Lesson: you don't need to build something flashy. Build something useful. If you solve real problems, the world will remember you. Lesson number 5. Never outgrow curiosity. Even after becoming one of the most famous inventors in history, Edison never stopped tinkering. He built a research lab, employed young scientists, encouraged play. He remained a student until the end. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. That was his mantra. He didn't believe in waiting for lightning to strike. He believed in getting to work. And that mindset? It changed the world. Lesson: stay curious. Stay humble. Stay hungry. So what is Edison's ultimate lesson to us? That legacy isn't built by genius alone. It's built by grit, by persistence, by a willingness to be the fool before you become the genius. Edison gave us more than the light bulb. He gave us the blueprint for lighting our own path. Whatever you're chasing, a dream, a goal, a breakthrough. Don't stop because it's hard. Don't stop because they laugh. Don't stop because you failed. Keep going. Fail better. Burn brighter. You never know who you'll inspire next. If this story sparked something in you, if it reminded you that your struggle means something, hit subscribe right now. Because every week, we bring you the stories that challenge limits, flip the script, and awaken greatness. And please, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. A student who feels lost. An entrepreneur who's hit a wall. A dreamer who's ready to quit. This story might be the light they needed.